Hi everyone, welcome back to Man Cave Models. We're going to start this one with doing decals. So where we left off last time was I'd sprayed the kubelwagen and so off camera I'd give it a semi-gloss coat for decals, because we're going to put decals on then do the chipping. Reason being is if we chip it now and then put decals on it, it'll just look like somebody's put new markings on an old vehicle. So we want to rough it all up at the same time, so to speak. So that's what we're going to do this morning. Just move this out of the way a second. There we go. So we've got our decals here. We're going to go for these, which are basically the blacker ones with obviously the number plate and stuff. There's nothing crazy, and also while we're there we've got to do these two, the speedo, and I'm not sure where that, I think that goes on the fuel tank. I'll double check plans, but we've got to do that one as well, which will be fun, I suppose. So with that, we're using, to help our decals stick, micro sew. So I've marked on the lids because I always get confused. That's the one that goes on when you want it, before you put your deck on. That's the one that goes after, which helps it shrink around panel lines and raised areas and stuff like that. Okay, now when you use this, get yourself a brush. This is probably the wrong brush, but it's nice and flat, so if you do smooth it out, you've got a nice flat surface. Put a bit of tape on it or something and mark decal sew, because if you go and use this brush again with paints, I have found out by trial and error that it can make your paints go a bit weird because of the solvent in your bristles. So yes, let's get started. So we'll start with this piece back first, this bit, because that's actually off, and then we'll move on to that. So we are looking for 27 and 21, which are, and I've got the wrong glasses on that spec. That's 21. Let's cut that one out. That's your 21, and what did I say, 27, which is that one there. We'll log that one off. That one, if I can get it to do like that. There you go, that's those two. Stick that out of the way of the water. Now what you do need is a little bit of tissue. So let's stick this one in. Now some people say to add a little bit of vinegar or something to your water, like a drop. I've never done it, to be fair. I've never needed to. But it's only what some people recommend. So basically going to stick these in That's right. Some of you people, I could be telling you how to suck eggs here, everybody, but there's a lot of videos are for people that are new to modelling as well. So a little bit of description isn't a bad thing for them. And also I've got to do the number plate, so I need to choose. I'm going to go with the 1-5. So 5. Oh, it's like trying to remember your telephone number, isn't it? Like that. So we're going to go for that one. Well, that's doing. Nearly had the water over. Bowls of water and workbenches don't seem to mix. Not with me anyway. Dump that one in. So what we're going to do, get our get on the brush and work out where we're going to go. Is here, here, and this basically helps your decal to stick. It will pull it in. Sorry about the throat. It's you seem to end up with a dodgy throat as soon as you press play button on your camera. Now, the only thing I need to check is what way that decal sits, because a little bit unclear. Let's have a look at this one, because they're both the same. So it all goes. So if you're building this along, there's a slight curve there's a slight curve on that, and that goes this way. So it goes on the last one. So it should be good enough to go now. Yeah, look at that. That. And goes same height as that. A little bit of water just behind it so I can move it. It has to come down a bit. There. Those two. And I'll get that one on, and then we can and I'll put some of the micro sew on. But this is a good example of this with this one here actually. So look how clean that actually looks. Imagine that on a bit of a duffed up vehicle. Oh, I want to come up with bloody tweezers. Just get there. It's an age old camera thing, innit? It's going to be right. So happens to all of us that it wants to just stick and not move. Bit more water in there. That's better. Should help it move a little bit. He says. There it goes. Almost seems a little bit big, doesn't it? Looking at that. I suppose it's sticking on that top bit. It's almost the same size, so. It'll do the bottom now, and it'll stick to the bottom. I think that'll do me. You notice I cracked a little bit off just now. It's not a problem. Just remind myself to put the lids on stuff because you will knock it off. Just a bit of the second micro sew on. Yeah, see what I mean? Just there, look. Not too worried because, like I say, we're going to give it a bit of a duffing in a bit, so. That looks straight. Pretty good. So we're just going to dab some of the moisture out. And everything now wants to move. Wish it did that just now. Yeah. That one just looks a little bit off to me. I'm just going to leave that to settle for a minute. Yeah, so this is, it is, I've left it for still a bit. Still wants to move around a little bit. Don't normally get this, but there. Yeah, see, look, it moved again. That's so annoying. I swear blind, it's probably just because it is on camera. Right, I think that will do. Right, so I'll put that on, the micro sew on, leave it for a little bit, try not to fiddle with them because it will soften your decal, so yeah, try not to fiddle with it, but get as much air out of it as you can before, because it will help it, but leave it and you'll watch it will just shrink back. So on that we will now get on with the rest of them. decal that we should have done ages ago, but we've left off, which is the one for the speedo. Remember we left it off, so we were going to put it all in later, so we'll do that one now. So I've cut off, so I left the part on the sprue because it's easier to hold, and we'll stick that on, just get ourselves in the right orientation for it. So basically it goes the way it's showing on here, and that little tab, this little tab stays to the bottom according to our picture. So let's stick that in there, get some water on it. Some there. Some dodgy, a bit of dodgy singing to pass a bit of time. Like I say, these decals will dry back not too bad, and we can say we're going to gloss over the top again before we do any washes or anything. So hopefully it should clear it. This is probably one of the worst things to try and do on camera, and time consuming. So you've just, this is why I've speeded up some of this, because time will soon disappear on the video, just watching me doing decals. So as long as if I explain some and then just speed up a little bit, you know what I'm doing then. So hopefully my thing will last long enough. My battery, I bought some extra batteries for the camera, then they're okay, but they don't last as long as the original battery does for some reason. So we're on, from starting this video, full battery to 19%, so should get this bit on, and then it looks like I'll be swapping battery out, I think, which is cool because my batteries are back there charged, and they're in my nice clean semi-organised area after my tubs, so which is cool. Oh, come on, it's just taking ages to come off. Sometimes you can't win, it could come off really quick. Show a bit of the angle on this. Bit of micro soap. Drying. That's our decals on for a minute. Just a little bit of drying time, so as soon as they dry I will be back. So we've had a bit of drying time on our decals. Not too bad. To the side. on. Better. So we're ready for a bit of chipping. Not that side. I'll tell you what, we've got that one. Still needs to set up a bit, really, that one. So, yeah. So bit of chip. So this is the XF60 we used, and we lightened up slightly. So you should, when you put it on, get a lighter chip on that. And we're going to do that over everything before we put a darker chip on. So give this a bit of a shake. Now what you've got to remember with this is you're going to do basically areas that get more traffic and wear and tear, so like across the tops of the doors, these bars, down here, the front of the mud guards, and the bottoms where you get the stone chips, down here a little bit, edges of these doors here, door handles, it's, you know, areas like this, like around here where there's luggage and stuff, that will get chipped up quite a bit. Same with fuel caps, these little bits here, they'll get chipped up a fair bit. Yeah, so we'll just go through it slowly. I looked at that bit and I thought it's not too bad because we have got the canopy that sits on that bit, so sort of get away with it a little bit. Little areas in here, look, all these door handles along here, transmission tunnel, these got to be painted black yet, so yeah. But for a minute, let's get busy. So a little sponge on me crocodile clip, and I have a pointy brush on my two, wherever that's from. There, nice little pointy brush. Just going to work from the lid. I'm hoping this isn't thinned out a bit too much to do this, so we'll soon find out. I'll trusty bit of paper, move this out of the way, move a few little bits because I need a little bit of room. Oh, where do you want to start? I suppose start on top surfaces, I think. So dab some off onto your cloth. So let's see if we can zoom you in a little bit. Yeah, so dab some off onto our cloth and just start. Now you can go a little bit over with this because, like I say, we are going to be going back over with a darker one, or the dark chip colour, so we can get away with putting a bit more on. We won't be doing all this by sponge, by the way. That round here would get a bit of, I'm sure they'd hold on to that. Same with here. Bear in mind we've got to do the seats as well, so I'm going to go quite heavy on here. Remember, sort of try and do both sides of your door because it would wear both ways. Same with these bits down here, especially the passengers well, I'm pretty certain he'd be hanging on for dear life in some cases. So you might not see all this straight off because it's not that much difference in the colour, but then I'm not trying to go crazy with it, so and you notice I don't stick to just one bit. I'll do a bit and go somewhere else. It's that pattern thing that I was on about on one of my videos. It's you try and follow a pattern and your brain, it then becomes not really a normal a random pattern. You'll make a random pattern. That's what I'm trying to say. These areas where they get a lot of stowage will get scratched up very well, won't they? So keep mixing my paints. So I don't mind leaving it on the lid really, because at least you know you can mix it again. So we're trying to get there, aren't we? I've gone a little bit heavier than I wanted, but I don't know if my mic's picking that up, but you can hear some really weird noises coming from downstairs. So I've got a big hamster down there or something. Might help also just to try and keep this all tied in for a minute, just for the chipping side of it. Just push that back in. I'll do as much as I can with a sponge, but we won't stick to the sponge because we might want some bit more precise on the scratches here and there. Right, don't be afraid. It may look a bit weird at the moment. Oh my, what have I done? But yeah, don't worry about it too much because it's all part of the process. It's you just follow the process, and you'll think, oh my god, I've ruined it. But no, you haven't. You're just following the process. So I'm not worrying about too much in here because we've got those duck boards to go in. Bit on the doors. We'll find out. We'll make that a little bit nicer in a minute. Like I say, just keep turning it and working different areas. That way you won't panic because if you've just done loads on one area and gone, oh no. Like I say, it looks. This looks like, oh my god, what you're doing, sort of thing. But like I say, don't panic. Once you start putting, you have a chipping colour in it, it'll be fine. Alright, let's move that to the brush a minute as well. Right, so that's the first round of oil chipping done. Now we're going to go over with, so this was that paint. This is Ammo Mix acrylic, Atom in the new Atom colours. I think it's a new formula, got a ball in it, as you can hear. This is a chipping one. So now if you remember the very beginning of my channel, I did say that I'm not promoting company stuff and things like that, and if we can do it cheaper then we will. You can do this with Tamiya paints, which is I think it's red, brown and black, just mix the two together so it's a nice dark chocolate colour, and that works just as well, and you'd get loads more in it. The only difference I think is the Tamiya paint, if you put it in a pot like that, it does tend to dry a little bit quicker, so that's the only difference. But it's horses for courses at the end of the day. It's if you don't want to spend a lot of money, then you don't need to. But we're going to start on this, so I'm just going to see if I can tip it over a little, really. Let's see if I can tip it over a bit for you, but I don't think I can. Alright, just so I'm getting a little bit closer then. Eventually when I find that thingy. Alright, so we're going to start chipping within our chipping that we were doing. And you can add a few that have to stay within that. You can add a little bit more here and there. You've got to remember, this is sort of, like I say, it's just where you think the areas would get a bit more worn. And obviously we will add a bit more to this than what I'm doing. Knackers, get yourself a nice little brush as well that you can, and there, look, so if you can see there's a chip there, look, but we're not going to add anything to that chip. You don't have to go everywhere you've been, because sometimes it would go through the top coat of paint and not through the other layer of paint, and then sometimes it will. But yeah, what you've put in is all sort of, it's a little bit of a roadmap really, that you can follow. And obviously you'll get a bit more wear on the tops of area. Up here you'll get more wear, so we'll put more wear. So we might swap to the sponge for that. You can slowly see what I mean by the, you know, not to panic with putting that first bit on, because as you go through it and add this part of the chip in, it actually changes it all back for you, so to speak, so it's not sort of panic. looking on some photos, and to be honest with you, the photos I've seen in one of these, they are in a worse condition than that. But yeah, there's our chip in. Our wheels are ready for washes. So my next job on this will be to gloss coat it again, ready for washes and stuff, which I shall do on the next video, because this video is tapping along a bit on time wise. So for now, that's it from me. If you are building along, I hope you're enjoying the build. If you're not and you're just watching the video, hope you're enjoying the video. Apart from that, have a nice bank holiday weekend, everybody, and I shall see you. Well, actually, this will be, tell a lie, because this will be next week, so it's not a bank holiday then. This is being filmed on the bank holiday. Either way, have a really nice week and carry on building. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, it helps the channel. Have a good week. Bye.